Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? I guess I'm doing all right. I know that a lot of you are having a hard time right now because you just found out yesterday that we're not coming back to school this year. And, like you, I am having a range of emotions. I think mostly I'm feeling sad. And probably disappointed because I miss you and it's hard. So, I think all of us are figuring out what it takes to be successful with our learning at home, and we're all doing such a good job. We're trying our best. And so knowing that is helping me feel calm. Like I know we've got this and we're going to make it through. And when I create my lessons, I'm still thinking about you. And that makes me so happy. So we're going to continue my lesson today about responsibility. And please bear with me while I figure out how to focus my camera. The last time that we were together, we talked about how you are responsible at school or with your schoolwork, your at-home schoolwork, with online learning and communicating your needs to your teacher, your mom, your dad, working hard to get your work done, whatever that is. I know you and your mom and dad and your caretakers and safe people have figured out, how you learn best. And that's a combination maybe of some online, maybe some paperwork, maybe independent reading, and also asking the right kind of questions. And so I know that we're getting a good handle on how to be responsible with our schoolwork at home. The next thing that we talked about was how can you be responsible at home? And still I'm hearing a lot of kids this week, they're like, I don't like doing all these extra chores. And boys and girls, I know that you don't, but hey, so many of you love to help each other and you love helping your teachers. And I just think of chores as an extra way to show love and help your family. The other thing that is important with your home life is that you communicate with your mom and your dad. And your mom and your dad, your brothers and your sisters are probably the people who see most of your uncomfortable feelings because you trust and you love them. And so, remember our problem-solving steps that are behind me. When you're feeling really upset, go to your place where you can calm down, think through your upset feelings, name them. Talk to your mom and dad about a way to help yourself feel better, and then problem solve. What is behind those yucky feelings? And if you can name it, then mom and dad can probably help you. And remember, home life is also about relationships. It's give and take. Treating one another with respect, treating one another with kindness, okay? So today we're going to add the last two parts of responsibility for us, where we find that we are responsible in our world. And I want to add the category of friends. And again, like school, at-home learning, your relationship with your friends is probably different right now. I think with friends, we still need to stay in touch. And that can look like online conferences through your Canvas courses. That can look like FaceTiming your friends and, maybe going out on your driveway and waving at your friends from far away. But we take care of our friends and our family right now with social distancing. So with friends, I want to say the ways that we're responsible are we communicate, okay? We make efforts to connect. And we really, the way that we show we care about one another right now is social distancing. And that means, personal space. Miss Edel's been talking to you about your personal space for a super long time. And how our personal space is closer with people we care about, like our family and our friends. Well, I think it's safe to say that it's fine to have close social distance with our family, but not our friends right now. So I know that you might want to go out and play with them, but we got to stay apart. or if we're playing on opposite sides of the street. Do you understand? So we know that friends also, they listen really well to each other. So be a good listener. That's an ear. I don't know if you can tell. It's my special drawing. I'm so gifted. No. And it's our face, how we communicate our feelings with our faces. And it's our tone of voice. Our tone of voice is kind. Our tone of voice shows caring. And so we still can stay connected with our friends. We just have to, like at home learning, we got to think a little bit differently about what that looks like, what that sounds like, what that feels like. Okay? And then one day we're going to be able to play again. And oh my goodness, how much are we going to appreciate that time that we can play together again? I can't wait. Okay, so you're thinking, Miss Settle, there's one more area on your board, and you're right, there is. Okay, so we also show responsibility for the world. And, Miss Settle's always trying to look at the positive side of things, and I hope you are too. This pandemic is hard on all of us, but it's actually helping Mother Earth to be less polluted, to be cleaner. There are less people out there throwing trash in the grass and in our lakes. And so, remember, one way we take care of our world is we take care of trash. We pick up litter. So, maybe think about your backyard, what that could look like, keeping it clean. Think about your home. Maybe you like to recycle. Separating your plastics from your paper products. And you know what? When I think about our world right now, I want to remind you that we are peace. You are peace. You and your family are a force for good in this world. And we choose how to take this challenge and respond to it. We choose how to speak to one another, how to interact with our world and all the people in it. So when you do have the opportunity, the privilege to interact with someone else in our world, how can you do that? Did you say you can help others? Yeah, you can. Like when you go to the store, not buying all the toilet paper, not buying all the paper products, not buying all the fruit roll-ups and the cereal bars, maybe just getting one box so that Miss Settle can buy some for her kids. I know, times are different, aren't they, boys and girls? But you know what? We have everything that it takes to be successful and come out on the other end and be better people. It's all about our choices. It's about how we choose to live each day. And really, when it comes down to responsibility, that's what it takes. It's having empathy. It's thinking about others. It's being mindful about the way we choose to interact with people we love, people who we share this earth with. And, also, I guess we could technically say there's one more area, and it goes in the middle. What's your responsibility towards yourself? How do you take care of you? And I think all of our lessons that we've taught so far about expressing your feelings and communicating really help you understand how to take care of you. Making responsible, balanced choices as best you can. Not doing things that are risky. Being thoughtful about the choices you make. And the way that you choose to treat yourself and take care of yourself will impact your home, the way you handle your at-home learning, It'll impact your friends and your relationships and how strong they are and how you stay connected. And the way you take responsibility for yourself will impact your world. So make sure you're being kind to yourself. Make sure you're doing something that makes you feel happy every day. Make sure that you're brushing your teeth, you're taking your shower, helping out, I guess, to take care of cleaning your room and keeping things straight. And another way you can take care of you is checking in with your teacher and watching my videos. You know I care about you. I miss you, boys and girls. I just want to remind you, we're all in this together, and we've got this. And we are here for each other still. It's just online. It looks a little different. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I miss all of you, and I wish you well. Take care.